It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cooper on the stop. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. They got 21 yards on the play, and it's good for a New York first down.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, set.
Dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He's going to throw it. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home at that snap.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Taking a deep shot here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Let's go.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, Well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And the downfield call is gonna go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Deontay Banks on the coverage.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Robinson, the ball carrier. Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Get it? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
He'll air it out on 3rd. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready? Liking 18. 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Trying to get it on the keeper. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
That's the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Some movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
Here's a throw. He's going deep this time. Oh, it's an interception. He dodged the tackle. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not taking anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This is a heater going deep. This is caught inside the 15. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
They're going to try out the wideout. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal. Brought in. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Packers going with a dime set to get this 3rd down stop.
Here we go.
throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
At the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Brooks bouncing out ahead from the pistol. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing third and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here he goes, third and long. Looking right, and he finds him. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They kick the running back in motion. They're going to try to throw for it. That's caught beyond the marker. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, here comes Brooks. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Sign quarterback run here. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring us third down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. We'll go with a design keeper. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
It's a gain of 6. First down, New York.
This time looking to throw. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Back to throw. Drops this one underneath. Brooks. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Let's go now. Go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from the frozen tundra of Lambeau coming up. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
He keeps this one himself. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants earn the chance to tie before halftime. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 30.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Well, a lot of effort there, partners, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Got it. Ready?
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Come on. Come on. Hey, let's go.
Pass play now. That's completed right side. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. Think this might be a hold, partner.
On the double.
Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's second and 20.
Let's go now. 70, tempo. Ready?
Back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did. Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Head to 60. Head to 60.
They're throwing it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10.
kid. Break.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? 60 vices. 60 vices.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
19 target. 19 target. Ready?
Working now from the gun. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. They'll throw 3rd and long. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll throw it. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Pass play coming here. Chased out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80.
They are throwing it again. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Looking to throw here. This connects with Higgins. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Now, hang on a minute. I'm upset for this quarterback. They just declined that call, Brock.
Resignation.
Contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Brings in the kick at the 9. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
Ready.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Starting the half with Robinson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Ready.
First down, play action. Connects on the crosser. That's a Green Bay Touchdown! The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Worthy now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now on first down. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Brooks is going to get it off his own read. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Motion the slot man right.
Let's go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He brings it in. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
this away. Fielded at the 7. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Finds him on the crossing route. Gets some space around midfield. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. Finds his fullback. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
A gain of 10.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Ready, set.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go now. Ready.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. Back to throw it. They connect for the first. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 3rd quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the 2nd half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Returning it from the 4. Jukes away from 1.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Right back to Worthy. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 43. Sticking to the air here. him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Still sticking with the passing game. They'll set up the screen. Brooks. And this one does not go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting the game just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Second and 6 coming up here. Throwing it again here. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. Rolling out to his left. By the pylon. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Here we go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Andrew Cooper takes it away. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Okay, ready?
Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Buying some time left. Has it downfield, working the left. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is it puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very clean play.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
3rd and 5.
Let's go now. 19 targets.
He'll throw it. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. Keeps a man. He's running free. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get it. Let's go.
Now give left side. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Looking to throw. Brought in. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Worthy now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready, go.
First play is a design run. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. It's going to be 2nd down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay.
2 yards on
Giants down by a very unlucky 13. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go. 70 left.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
Throwing now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He connects downfield. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down.
You know, Kent, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
The Giants using their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Come on. Hit. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Here's a design run. He has the Packer first down. And Brock, that should be enough to win this game.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.